Hi everybody, we are in the beautiful Red Lick Valley at HomeGrown HideAways. You may see pictures of HomeGrown HideAways on their Facebook page or on the internet, but you really have to be here and see it to do it justice. It's a great getaway, a good place to come and enjoy yourself, and beautiful. And we have Jessa and Nathan, the owners, who I will turn it over to. Jessa?
Excellent. Thank you for coming out, everybody. We really appreciate it. One thing that I am not good at is public speaking. So I came prepared. Sorry. I will build you a treehouse every day before I like to talk in public here. But I do have quite a list of thank yous. This has been a long process coming to this building. And so, you know, I've got at least 2 decades worth of thank yous. I feel like I need a scroll. First and foremost, this guy. Without him, I don't know what I would do because he keeps me sane. We managed to get this building done without divorce, so bonus on that.
A lot of work.
It was a lot of work. And then my parents, my mom and my dad. My mom helped us buy this farm, and my dad had me out on construction sites since I was yay big. So he taught me how to build and do some of the stuff that you see here. So they have been very instrumental. Mom, of course, has been trapped in tiny spaces, killing brain cells with me, putting polyurethane on all these walls, which you'll see here in a second. I also have to go back in time to my time at Berea College in the Entrepreneurship for the Public Good program and the SENS program. They helped me to hone and define the business plan that created HomeGrown HideAways. I also did an internship at Yestermorrow that enabled me to get actual hands-on experience doing some of the workshops and things that we do out here. I especially want to give a shout out to Debbie Brock. She was the director of the entrepreneurship program when I was a student there and helped me write my business plan back before this was even an inkling of an idea. Nancy gets a huge shout out because a decade ago I reached out and asked about when we finally had a farm and started going. I said, oh, can we get some of our workshops on the tourism website? And back then it was a little iffy because we were outside the city limits. Somehow she weaseled us in, and so we really appreciate the fact that she helped us get on tourism's radar and has come out to camp with us. So we really appreciate that. In 2017, we secured our first significant amount of seed money for this building. We won $10,000 from the American Farm Bureau Federation as the best agritourism startup. There was 400 and some entries across the nation, and we managed to land in the top 10 and got 10 grand. We stocked it away because we weren't quite ready to build this building yet, but we knew we would. So that kind of got the ball rolling. From there, we eventually found Olivia at K-Card, and she helped with some technical assistance so that we could apply for agricultural-based grants. Because of Olivia's help, we were first awarded $1,200 from the Kentucky Hort Council to expand our small berry production. And from there, we secured a $5,000 grant from KSU for some of a bunch of the equipment that you'll see in this building. And then most recently, we also received a $3,000 cost share grant from the County Agricultural Investment Program to extend our pavilion, which is these concrete posts that you see here. So that'll be our next big project. Shout outs to Park Community Federal Credit Union for their zero interest small business microloan that enabled us to buy the tractor to get some of the stuff done. And also to Farm Credit Rural First, who worked not only to get us the loan for the farm, but also the low interest loan to get this building started. And finally, most important, nearly 20 years ago, before HomeGrown HideAways was even a spark on the horizon, an employee of MASID, Mountain Association for Community Economic Development at the time, approached Nathan and I when we worked at Good Foods Co-op in Lexington, talked to us about starting a farmer's diner here in Berea. Obviously, life did not take that direction for us, but we stayed in contact, and we eventually did move to Berea and have worked with MASID in countless ways over the years. Through their work, we've received endless amounts of advice, technical support, website assistance, business development classes. scholarships to programs, low interest loans, and after years of dreaming about adding solar to the farm, the energy team connected us with Ben Tatum of Appalachian Energy Works. And Ben and Josh worked tirelessly not only to design a system, but also did the thankless legwork of helping us apply for a $5,000 USDA grant from the Rural Energy for America program, as well as an additional $10,000 grant from the Kentucky Ag Development Board for on-farm energy efficiency. Lots of words. Both of which we were awarded. So $15,000 in grant money to help us with solar on here. And then thanks to the one-to-one net metering offered by Bluegrass Energy, we do anticipate our return on investment to be less than 5 years. So with that, I'm sure everyone's hungry. We have brought in some Happy Jack's World Sandwich Bar from May there in Berea. And then Nathan has made some fruit hand pies off of fruit grown here, cookies and brownies with our duck eggs, and we have some apple pear cider from last year's cider pressing for you guys. So let's eat.